everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. Today, we're clearing up the confusion surrounding one of the most widely searched yet kind of misunderstood terms in modern finance, the virtual ATM card. If you've been doing any online shopping, managing subscriptions, or paying for digital services globally, you've probably seen this term floating around. It sounds like straight-up magic, right? But the name itself actually creates a ton of unnecessary confusion. So we're going to set a super energetic, digital-first tone today and completely demystify this tool. We'll look at what it really is, how it functions, and why it might just be the exact payment solution you've been looking for.
Okay, let's dive into this, because this is literally the very first question that trips everyone up. Can a virtual ATM card actually dispense cash? I mean, you see the letters ATM, and your brain immediately pictures walking up to a machine on the street, punching in a PIN, and walking away with a handful of cash, right? It is completely valid to be confused by this misleading name. When people see ads offering a virtual ATM card, they naturally assume it acts exactly like the plastic card in their physical wallet. But that assumption, that is exactly where the trouble begins.
So let's completely bust this myth right out of the gate. The myth is that this is a card you somehow scan or shove into a traditional ATM to get physical cash. The reality is totally different. The term ATM is mostly just used by providers for familiarity because people associate ATM cards with spending from a stored bank balance. But functionally, the reality is that this is purely a virtual debit or prepaid card designed explicitly for online payments. Its primary function is entirely digital, not physical. And honestly, understanding this single difference is the absolute key to setting the right expectations. Section 1, what is it exactly, the digital reality?
Now that we've cleared the air on what it isn't, let's look at the actual technical reality. The absolutely crucial point is this. A virtual ATM card is a digital payment card that exists only online. It connects directly to a stored balance, just like your standard bank account or digital wallet, and lets you pay for things on websites, inside apps, and across online services. Technically speaking, within the payment networks, the accurate term is a virtual debit card or virtual prepaid card. It's a tool built entirely for modern digital lifestyles where your transactions happen through a screen, not over a physical counter. Now, what's really wild here is what is noticeably absent. There's no physical plastic. There's no waiting for the mail carrier to deliver an envelope to your house a week later. Instead, the moment you're approved, you log into an online dashboard or a mobile app, and boom, you are instantly presented with 3 critical pieces of data: a 16-digit card number, an expiry date, and a CVV security code. That's it. That is the whole card. You just get those specific data points right there on your screen, ready to be copied and pasted into any online checkout.
Section 2, how does it work? From dashboard to checkout. Going from signing up to checking out is incredibly frictionless. It happens in 3 super simple steps. Step 1 is instant issuance. Like we just talked about, right after registration, your card details are generated immediately. Step 2, you add funds. You move money into the account, and those funds become your available spending balance. And step 3, you pay online. When you punch in those details at checkout, the payment processor verifies your balance, and if you have the funds, the payment is approved in seconds. There is absolutely zero paperwork, zero physical handling, and zero waiting time. It runs on the exact same digital payment networks as a normal debit card, just entirely in the cloud. Section 3, benefits and real use cases. Who needs this? So who actually uses this, and why do digital natives and freelancers absolutely swear by this tool? Let's emphasize the core value here: unparalleled security and control. Think about it. Because the card only exists online, there is exactly zero risk of physical theft. You can't drop it on the street, and nobody can pickpocket it from you. Plus, you get real-time digital balance monitoring right from your phone. But the absolute best part? If you ever feel like a website is sketchy, or if your details get compromised, these virtual card details can be regenerated or replaced instantly with a single click. It essentially acts as a firewall, keeping your primary traditional bank details completely safe and isolated from online threats. And it's pretty clear exactly where users actually spend their money with these cards. The biggest use case? Online shopping, for sure. Especially on international websites where your local physical card might just randomly get blocked. Then we have subscriptions. Think your streaming platforms, SaaS tools, cloud services. Freelancers and digital marketers also rely heavily on virtual ATM cards to pay for digital ad platforms and international memberships. Because it removes the need for traditional, clunky bank cards, it's just a massive problem solver for people who live and work in the digital space. Section 4, limitations you should know. Managing expectations. Now, I want to be completely transparent with you, because managing expectations is key to actually using any financial tool properly. Let's clearly map out these boundaries. When it comes to what it can do, online shopping, SaaS, and international payments, it is phenomenal for all of that. But we have to explicitly reiterate what it cannot do. You cannot use it for traditional ATM cash withdrawals. There is simply no physical card to insert. However, it's worth noting that a growing number of modern ATMs do support cardless withdrawals if you link your virtual details to a mobile wallet like Apple Pay or Google Pay, or if they use QR codes. But those older traditional slot machines are a no-go. Plus, physical store payments generally require that same mobile wallet integration, depending entirely on whether the merchant accepts it.
Section 5. The CardUpNow solution, your digital payment partner.
So, if you're looking to actually harness all those benefits we just discussed while navigating the digital landscape safely, you need a highly reliable platform. CardUpNow makes online payments simple, secure, and instant with virtual cards you can trust. That is their mission, and it directly addresses everything we've covered in this explainer today. CardUpNow provides virtual card solutions specifically engineered for smooth, reliable online transactions. They focus heavily on simplicity and global usability. Instead of forcing you through complex, outdated banking steps, CardUpNow offers a super streamlined self-service system. You can get high-security virtual cards instantly, giving you high limits and really locking down your online privacy. Which leaves us with one final, really important question to think about. Are you ready to secure your digital spending? If you want to stop those annoying payment failures, protect your primary bank account, and access a modern, flexible alternative designed for a digital-first world, well, you know exactly what to do. Take control of your online payments and launch your prepaid virtual card today. Just visit cardupnow.com to get started. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.